Good evening, everyone. This is Reading for Charity again. Slightly different this time round. This isn't going up on Twitch, this is going straight to YouTube. Twitch is having, it appears to be, some problems with its servers tonight. It's having a few technical issues, therefore no Twitch, straight to YouTube. This is to catch up as well. This is an out-of-band review. So why are we doing this? We're doing this for charity. This is a charity book review. Reading 100 books in a year for the Archie Foundation, which is a fantastic charity that raises money for the sick kids in the northeast of Scotland. All the money is going to them. We've raised over £750 so far. I'd love to make it £1,000 by the end. We'll see. If you've donated to them before, thank you very much. It's a fantastic charity to support. If you've never donated before, please go ahead. The links will be in the description of the video. Just on YouTube this time, no Twitch. So today we have Cosmos. This is also going to be possibly one of the shortest reviews I'm going to do. So let's get the positives of this book out of the way first. The positive of this book is it's 189 pages long. It's not a very long book. That's the single positive thing I can say about this book. It's absolutely terrible. It's a completely pointless piece of nonsense of a book. How this won international prizes is utterly beyond me, as it is no more than an LSD fever dream or an acid fever dream. That's the only way to describe this book. There's zero plot, there's zero characterization, there's zero anything. I discussed this book with the person who put it on my list, and trying to work out whether it's missing something in translation from its original Polish. And it turns out no, not really. This is pretty much spot on, and this was very much a punishment book rather than a yay something fun to read. This makes it onto the 3 of the worst books that I've read for this easily. It's absolutely terrible. I'm not even normally I try not to give any spoilers for books. In this case, there's no spoilers to give because nothing genuinely happens. There is a stream of consciousness from an unreliable narrator who has mental health problems. I don't know. Certainly, has issues with women and men and animals and inanimate objects and the sky and rocks and anything you wish to care to name. It's a stupid book. There's absolutely no point to this book at all whatsoever. It's won awards because of its use of language and the way that certain lexicographical themes develop through the book with some of the characters. So I'm sure if you're a literary person, it's a very clever book. If you're a pleb such as myself who is reading a book to be entertained, rather than sit there and scratch my chin and go, very clever, very, very clever. If you're not that person, if you are someone who's looking to be entertained, it's a terrible novel. Terrible, 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 terrible. Have I said that enough? Terrible. I'm hoping he's not live to sue me. I don't know when this was published. He's dead, right? I'd say that's fine, but that sounds mean. He's been dead 50 years. Okay, he's unlikely to sue me. That's fine. I can say it's a terrible novel. So yes, very, very short review. Should you read this book? Should you read Cosmos? Hell no. I try not to swear in these, but I'm very, very close with this book. Don't bother reading this. Really, genuinely don't bother reading this. If you're forced to, for school, or if you want to come across as being all pretentious and clever, by all means, say that you've read the book. But please don't go and read this. I've read this, so you don't have to. Don't do it. Told you it was going to be a short review. It's nonsense. It is absolutely nonsense. It's got everything that I hate about pretentious books. I mean, there's a single sentence that runs on for 3 pages. Which consists of an entire paragraph running for 3 pages, and that paragraph consists of a single sentence. And how many did I count in the end? 42 commas, I think it was. It was 40 something commas in the single sentence. Just runs on and 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 on. It's just horrible. Horrible, terrible book. I did not enjoy it a single moment. I kept expecting something to happen. I kept expecting there to be a twist. that the narrator was actually the the broken psyche of one of the other characters. But no, it never happened. It was a kind of a Fight Club moment, some sort of twist that made the rest of the book make sense. But no, it just stops, and none of the book makes sense. So don't bother reading this terrible novel. Just don't do it. And whoever gave this book an award should be literally ashamed of themselves. They really should. It's just an acid trip written down. Talking about acid trips written down, the next one I'm going to be reading is Pet Sematary. Hey, that was the plan. So the plan was to read Pet Sematary. I'm going to try to get that read by Sunday for the review. It's doable, but it's going to be hard work because I'm going to be out of the house pretty much all Saturday and a good chunk of Sunday as well. So really, I've got tonight and Friday to try and get the book done, and it's a chunky enough book done to get done in 2 days. So we'll see. Again, the review might skip to Monday. We'll have to wait and see how far I get through it. But yes, this has been Reading for Charity with possibly the shortest review I'm ever going to do of Cosmos. Terrible book. Don't read it. I will speak to you all again on Sunday, hopefully, possibly Monday, but I'll put up on the Facebook page if that's going to change. Until then, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again next week. Good evening.